I haven't seen a guy like this coming.
1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Perkins is out there with Nick Collison. And it's Allen in at the point guard position. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Allen outside to the wing on the left. And Thompson kicks to Allen. Clock at 4. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And he gets it to go. And that's now 9 points for Klay Thompson.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Walker against Thompson. Right side to Walker, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Hornets haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Shooting 2, Kemba Walker.
The first one falls. Singler, he's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And so Walker nails both of them. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against New York.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
That's good. Walker's got 8.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only...
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about it.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line if I have a dribble.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
They've been a well-oiled machine offensively thus far.
They've kept the ball moving, Greg, and their opponents chasing after them. That's how they've piled up all the points.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Steph Curry's out there with Allen, and it's Azili in at the 5. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was superb. He had 20 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
They get it again. The Hornets trail. Villanueva with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Curry kicks to Green. Allen up top, and he just worked New York in that last game. The pass to Curry. He feeds it to Green. Batum against Iguodala. Fires from the corner. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Left side, Walker. Screen by Villanueva. The 3. The rebound by Ezeli. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And it's Iguodala again missing. Well, the Hornets shooting not great, 40% for the game. To the inside, picked off in midair. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Allen. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now, and the shot is good. Curry's got his second bucket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. It's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Hornets, 4 games back.
And I think for Charlotte, it's been a nice run they're on to start the season, especially when you compare it to the way it ended just a year ago.
Yeah, and there's an impressive buzz around this team right now. They're very capable of far more wins than they had a year ago.
Kid Gilchrist against Iguodala. Outside Kid Gilchrist. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, can't get it to go. Good defense by Iguodala. The Warriors leading. And Curry has it in the corner. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. He dishes it to Allen. He kicks it to Green. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, plagued by foul trouble throughout in that game. I think it just forced them into some rotations that they weren't comfortable with.
Yeah, and you know, the frustrating part, guys, is that's something that can be avoided. You know, you can correct that, but you've got to move your feet and keep your hands to yourself. You've got to show some discipline. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
For Charlotte, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Kemba Walker.
No good on that one. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors lead by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. What's working and what's not working for you guys out here tonight?
You know, they clog the lane, and they play great hell defense. We got to keep driving and kicking, doing a great job sharing the ball, and we just play unselfish. We'll be great in the second half.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Look at the night for Thompson.
So making a switch here. Pause is checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Nick Collison's checked in for Azili, and Allen subbed in for Curry. They've got Batum, Jeremy Lamb out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Spencer Hawes, and it's Jefferson in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. And he gets the bucket. And that's 15 points for Klay Thompson.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Outside, Batum. Dishes to Jefferson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the line for him here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Iguodala kicks to Allen. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Lamb. And that one's good. Lamb's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets.
Defensively, guys, they just don't seem to be giving the same kind of effort that they were in the first half of the game.
Thompson outside. Allen kicks to Thompson. Walker against Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Baseline try, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
A pretty delivery that time from Iguodala.
Hornets leading by 4. Screen by Jefferson. Jefferson, a screen on Allen. Pass to Batum. This one for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Allen outside. Green with a screen for Allen. Now the dish to Thompson. On the wing, Iguodala. Allen for the 3. It's hauled in by Spencer Hawes. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. They've got the lead despite pretty cold shooting from the field in the first half, and now they're beginning to find their groove.
Heating up and looking to build on that lead.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jefferson. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Singler in for Lamb. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Golden State. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Singler for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 7 points now in the game for Kyle Singler. Warriors trail by 7. Now here's Allen. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Thompson dishes to Allen. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. With a break in the action, time for a rundown now of the most accurate shooters at small forward over the last 10 games. In the 3rd spot, Harrison Barnes.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot.
Looney's checked in for Green. Walker goes in. An easy layup after coming off the pit. That's 7 points for Frank Kaminsky.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Allen against Walker. It's Allen on the wing. Baseline J on the way. It's tipped. Thompson against Walker. to Hawes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And the Hornets lead by 10. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Charlotte.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
And Barnes comes to help. Singler for three. That's good. Singler's got 10 points in the game.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw to start the game.
It's Thompson off the drive and stolen by Singler. And a fast break now for the Hornets. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their pass.
Allen passes to Looney. Allen outside. Got a piece of it. Kid Gilchrist. No good. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Warriors trail by 15 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Steph Curry's out there with Allen, and it's Ezeli in at the center. Green, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Al Jefferson.
Shooting for Charlotte, Draymond Green. 2 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Hornets leading by 14. To the paint. Here's Batum. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Green, the screen. Allen outside to the left side wing. It's Curry with the drive, and Green gets it to go.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Well, the Hornets shooting at 51%. Really solid. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Jefferson. Feeds to Villanueva. Takes it from 10. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Hornets lead by 16.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Now the feed to Lamb. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Allen left side. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Jefferson's got 4 rebounds in this game. 3-pointer. No good from Lamb.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much. Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Hornets leading by 16. There's the double team with Allen. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Curry dishes to Green. Passes it to Allen. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Al Jefferson. That's his second personal foul. At the line, Frank taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Walker's checked in for the Hornets. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
The drive by Allen. Can't hit.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Batum wide open, he fires. From outside off the mark. Warriors trail by 17, and it's the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Walker against Curry. Iguodala with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running, and it's blocked.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And Batum kicks to Jefferson. Another shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Al Jefferson doing all sorts of things. He's got 10 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball.
Warriors trail by 16. Allen outside. Here's the 3. And the shot is good.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Some changes for Charlotte. Al Jefferson is checked in for Kaminsky. Lamb comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Kemba Walker in for Kyle Zingram. Jefferson, a screen on Allen. Lamb, good. Lamb's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Walker against Allen. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Allen. 17 points for Klay Thompson.
Oh, maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
That's good. 14 points for Al Jefferson.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Allen kicks to Thompson. It's Allen with the drive. Here's Azili. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Going to the line.
The first one falls.
Al Jefferson. Shooting 2.
Both good from the line that time. Warriors trail by 15. 1:29 left in the fourth. Allen's shot is off.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hornets.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this was by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just the two gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Jefferson. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
And the foul called on Freak. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that one falls for Jefferson. Some changes for Charlotte. Jefferson's checked in for Hawes. Batum comes in for Singler, and Walker subbed in for Harris. And then for Golden State, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Perkins. Green comes in for Looney, and it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. So both teams making some changes here. .55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Allen outside.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
No luck. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Jefferson with it. And it's Singler in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Allen outside. And the shot is good. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 assists. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Al Jefferson.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Well, we know Al Jefferson, a.k.a. baby fundamentals, can be a nightmare to deal with on the low block.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
On today's Case episode of Mycareer.